Hi, I'm Walter DeCanio, and I'm your Week 8 finalist.
My name is Derek Reichenbecker. I'm the head football coach here at Howell High School. My nominee this year for the Timex Heart of a Giant Award was Walter DeCanio. He was a pretty easy kid to nominate because he does have the heart of a giant. He's a good attitude. He's a guy that you can count on. We had a pretty tough season this year, and even when times were tough, Walt was a guy that was dependable every single day in practice, was dependable in games, just wanted to know what he could do to get better, what he could do to help the team win. Those are the kinds of guys you want on your football team, and that's why Walt has the heart of a giant.
I've seen him grow not only as an athlete, but also as a leader. He's one of those guys that always brings it on game day, but not just on game day, he's always working his hardest in practice, making you want to work the hardest, and he's the guy that you want to line up against because he's not only going to make himself better, but he's going to make you better and the whole team better.
Walt DeCanio. Who's Walt DeCanio? In 11 years of coaching high school football, I found Walt is probably one of the hardest and most committed football players that I've ever had the privilege of coaching. Every second he's out there, whether it be offense, defense, special teams. It was really quite a privilege for myself as a coach to have him as a member of our team.
Does all the little things right for you, whether it's in practice or in games. He's a wide receiver that's not the biggest kid, he's not the fastest kid, but he runs precision routes. He hooks the ball into his hands. He does all those little things that you practice in drills and you apply to games.
When it comes to football, he knows what he's doing out there. When it comes in the class, I usually go to him for help if I ever need it because he knows what he's talking about.
You ask about Walt around school, you ask classmates, you ask teachers. Everybody speaks highly of Walt because he's a character young man in addition to being a character football player, and that's why we nominated Walt.
Well, I've been on the football team with Walter for like 3 years now. He's a great kid and he always works hard.
I've been Walter's teammate on the football team since freshman year, and what I really like about him is that he's always tried his hardest. And every single work opportunity he got, he put 100% in. He shows his true leadership in being just a regular player on the team. He wasn't labeled as a captain, as a title, but he still showed his true leadership and tried his hardest and still worked with the captains to really make the flow of the team just overall better. And if it wasn't for Walter, I don't think we would have had the excitement and the senior year that we had, but since he was there, just overall better football team.
We had a tough season this year, and Walt, no matter what, was pretty steady. He was a guy that wanted to know what he could do to get better and what he could do to help our team win. And that's what we love Walt around here. His friends call him Popeye because that's the kind of work ethic he has. He's that little runt that just kind of squeezes what he can out of what he has. When I told my wife who I was going to nominate, she goes, "You better nominate Walt because he's a pretty hard-working kid." And that's kind of the guy he is.
You don't have to be the superstar, the stud, a senior. Anyone could be a leader. We had 3 captains picked this year. Unfortunately, I didn't get picked, but it didn't lure me away from being any different. It didn't stop me from working as hard as I do, nor did it stop me from being a key leader to the team. To me, it's not about who you are, but it's about how much will and effort you're willing to give. Giving it 100% on and off the field is the best thing that anyone could really ask for. Never say you can't and never give up, and that's what it means to be the heart of a giant.
I do have the heart